Hi there, it's Kevin, and today I am going to be playing Realm of the Mad God again. Excuse me, huh? Um, yeah, so goals for today, get that Dex maxed out if I can, and also get that Fame on Death up to 800. Not that far away. Oh my goodness, that was loud. Um, Turn that down a little bit. Just checking to make sure I did all the things that I'm supposed to do. Looks like I did. Man, I love guys' shirts. Okay. Yes, this is actually a pretty nice shirt. It's one of the many colorful patterned shirts that my wife has bought me. She spends time on eBay looking for cool shirts that I might want to wear. And this is one of them that she picked up for me. Hey, Shayna, how are you doing? How was Destiny 2? It looked, at least to me, like you might have been having some networking issues at the end of your stream. That's too bad. Whoops, I meant I love the shirts you wear. My bad. Okay, well, thank you. You can, if my wife shows up in chat, you can thank her as well, because I choose to wear the shirts, but she chooses shirts for me and buys them. And she's pretty good at finding shirts that I'm happy to wear. It's got like a 95% success rate. And I don't always wear colorful shirts. At times I'll wear boring shirts, but yeah. All right. That looks like a novelty wand. Okay. And no magic woods. No tinctures, no magic woods, unfortunately. So, Shayna, did you want to play more Realm of the Mad God with me today? No pressure. If you do, that's great. If you don't, that's fine. Welcome everybody to the stream. I hope you don't mind a lot of, well, I mean, I'll be doing some snake pits, and I'll probably be trying to do as many sprite worlds as I can, but I always feel that because my characters die so quickly, I'm pretty much always in need of more potions of speed. Kevin, I can help you run some dungeons if you want. That's fine, actually. Yeah, if you wanna help with some dungeon runs, I'm absolutely fine with that. Obviously not this dungeon because I'm already in it, but I am on US Midwest 2. But I welcome assistance in running dungeons. Well, I will not be out of this dungeon in a second, but sure, you can hang out until I get out of this dungeon. Alright. Because when I solo dungeons, I strongly prefer to do full clears. So that takes a little while for me to run a dungeon solo. Alright, this way. You know, I didn't even pay any attention to what realm I was in. And it doesn't tell you when you're in a dungeon, so... Yeah, you can look on Realmeye, it should tell you. Yeah, I'm not private, so you can see my account and see where I am and that sort of thing. So, Orc. I'm on Orc. Okay, well, I will see you when I get out of this dungeon then. I hope everybody's having a great day. Well, as good a day as you possibly can have. You know, this is a stressful time for many people. Broke my pattern on the breakable walls. Oh well. Good enough. But hopefully my stream can help take your mind off your problems. You can spend your time thinking about snakes or sprites or whatever. Or would a necromancer actually wear an outfit entirely covered with smileys? I think they would ironically do so, but that's my opinion. Kevin, I always enjoy your stream. It's so relaxing. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy my stream. Whoop. It always surprises me when all of the big snakes are like waiting for me right there. I don't know why it should. They do that a lot. They know I'm coming. All right, what do I have? So this one is closest. Yeah, they aren't always grouped up right by where I'm coming in, but sometimes they are, and it always surprises me when they... Oh, shut up. Stupid little snakes. Whoa! Short tunnel. Lots of T2 rings in the snake pit and in the Midlands. I haven't wanted a T2 ring in a very long time. Aha, yes. Sometimes the tunnels fork. I guess that's not really a fork in a tunnel. It's two very close hallways coming out of the same room. I am going to fill my entire backpack with snake oils, aren't I? Well, a T1 ring? Ooh! Even less exciting. And there, I have completely filled my backpack with snake oil. So this looks like it will probably go into the boss room. Soon I will be encountering Stheno. Yeah, it looks like there's almost certainly not going to be a treasure room this time. Oh, I should pay more attention to my ability item. And I should also pay more attention to those red bombs that she throws off, because they can hurt. Yay! We have got a potion of speed. Well, Shayna did not answer me, so I assume that she just kind of said hi and then headed off or something like that. I do have, I believe, one more hallway to explore off of the starting room. It's not going to lead to anything other than a room, it looks like, but I want to do a full clear, so I'm going in. Oh, there's another room past this room. That's... But there's still no room for a treasure room as far as I can see, so not too exciting. All right. Sure, I will pick it up. No, I will not pick that up. Well. If anybody wants a lot of snake oils, I'm going to be dropping a lot of them in the Nexus as soon as I get out of this dungeon. And then I'm going to... Oh, wow. Another snake oil. So, let's see, where am I? I'm there. All right, and I will get back to Orc in just a moment after I've dropped a whole pile of these. You break the walls faster by holding down your shooting. Yes. Drop that potion of speed off in my vault. What is there in my vault that I don't need? Or that I'd be willing to pick up right now. Ah, I actually have a couple of spots. Cool. All right, so back to Orc. There we go. Yes, I am here. Yeah. Hello, Gustav. What dungeons do you want to farm? Right now, mostly Sprite Worlds. If I find a Magic Woods, I will go into it. If I find a Snake Pit, I'll probably go into it. Let's do some sprites then, yes. Right, that was the wrong way. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm already maxed on speed, so I don't really need to go into snake pits for this character, but I die so often, I can almost always use more speed potions, or potions of speed. Oh, guess I was shooting a tree there for a moment. So this, hey, seems to be, gonna wait for these lines to go away. Do not need a T3 Wakizashi. This seems to be the correct direction to go for the Godlands, especially since we've already run into one god. Alright. Blind for a moment. I don't, but I don't do trades. I especially don't do trades when I am in world, so if you are... Ah, okay, there is a portal to a sprite world. I'm going in. So if you're watching stream, which I think you are, nope, wrong way. Yeah, I don't accept donations and I don't do trades. That's not actually literally true. I do trades in which I give somebody something and don't accept a return. So that's the kind of trades I do. Wow, that's a large area of those conveyors. Yay! Potion of Dexterity. Mark of Limon. Oh, stupid little sprite. Die. Yes, I got a... Ooh, you got a def? There you go. You can have that speed sprout. Wholesome. You know, there are many people who have said my streams are wholesome. Or that I am wholesome. But that's not strictly true. I mean, I try to keep things relatively clean, but I don't always. Howdy. Well, I can't actually read your name. Joy Division. Hello, Joy Division. And now I've put focus off the window that I was in. There we go. Back to the game. Alright, so I'm going to move that up to there now. Can you sell me a speed pot? No. Well, I could, but I will not. If I don't use them on my own characters, my plan is to use them as gifts to people who I invite, well, who join my guild. So they're kind of all, I have intentions for all of my potions of speed that I have. And I know that that you're trying to do a good thing for me. I understand that. And thank you very much, by the way. I mean, it's not like I'm ungrateful for people wanting to do nice things for me. There's a tree ant on you. Well, I'm not really sure where you are. No, I don't accept donations, and I don't do trades. It's just the way I've decided to play the game. And it's the way that I enjoy playing the game. I can say that. That's why I do it the way I do it. So, and to Gustav, he's trying to get you to trade. I know. I know. Joy Division, that's fine. That your name is white and my background on my chat window is white. I could go to a dark background and that would be better. But oh, what was I going to say to Gustav? I also keep boots on the ground. So telling me that you are somewhere. Oh, your game crashed. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyway, so I keep boots on the ground. I've said that I will give up boots on the ground if I ever get a character to 2,000 base fame, because then bonuses don't matter anymore to me. But as long as I am less than 2,000 base fame with a character, I'm going to try and keep boots on the ground. And for those of you who are new here, you might be going, this guy's a weirdo. Yes, I am. I play this game in a very strange way, and very idiosyncratic, if you want to be nice about it. But it's the way that I enjoy playing the game. So I know that people want to do good things for me, and I am very grateful. I got a UDL key if you want to do one. Kind of, but not right now, I guess, is what my answer to that is. Hey, you're back. What's that? Ring I don't want, and a sphere. Yes, I'll try to scout for some sprites. I assume that was what that was. I hate Urgles. Wow. This is a very busy area. Do not need a T7 wand. Whoops. Well, there. Okay. Where is my pointer? Oh, there it is. Have you gotten any loot from the Snake Pit event? I have not. So yes, I haven't gotten any of the acidified assassin stuff yet. Wow. I like the first person to come in here. There's so much stuff in here. Well, fortunately, one of the two things that I was trying to do was to up my fame to get 800 fame on death. And killing all these monsters is at least helping with that. It's not helping with my dexterity at all. Whew. Alright, so which way? This way? It looks like this way is the way to go. For more of these guys, don't die. You know, that's a pro tip. Don't die. Because if you die, you're dead. And I do try not to die. It's not like I'm out here trying to commit suicide with my character. I'm just... Okay, that must be a woods. Alright, and you dropped a T3 skull. No thanks. I hope one day we can duo a Lost Halls. Wow, that day is probably well into the future. I would not feel comfortable doing a Lost Halls at this point. Maybe this is the right way? You can die. Oh my goodness, it's two Urgles right next to each other. Are you maxing speed again? Let's see now. Have you gotten any? Are you maxing speed again? No. This character is already maxed in speed. I'm trying to max Dex right now. Thank you, Daddy Bill Cosby. Kind of an interesting name. For the follow. Alright, where the heck is that Urgle? So yes, I'm going a little bit more Godlandsy. You need to go into Godlands to get Dex and such now. Yes, that is why you'll notice, for instance, I'm approaching this lava fissure. I think that's what that's called. Oh, well, I really didn't want a headless horseman, so I'm going to go this way. Ouch. And yes, I get very cautious when I get into the Godlands. Very much trying to not just wade into the Godlands and have a half-dozen gods come at me. Yeah, that's what I need. A bunch of lower-level monsters. Well, you're not maxed up, so you can die very easily. Yeah. That is true. Alright. You stupid little... Yes, it's very dangerous for me to be in the Godlands with this character. So my usual is to... Oh, I thought maybe that was a sprite god. All right. looks like there's at least 2 gods down there. Okay, they're dead now. Oh, I heard a treasure drop there. Oh, no. Pick it up. Jeez. No. That. Wow. That is a T7 robe that I don't need. I'm going in here. I don't know if you still don't feel comfortable in Godlands, maybe you should farm hives. Maybe? I don't know. No. I am probably going to miss out on the boss. Nope. Ah. Yay! Get down there. And it's a potion of dexterity and another mark of Limon. Hives only has about a 23% dex drop. I know Hives sometimes drops dex. Yes. Kevin, where did you go? I went into a portal to a sprite world. So that is my he was in a dungeon, yes. I was in a dungeon. Yeah, so if I find a hive, I find one of the hive, I will probably go into it because it does have a chance of dropping dex. But I didn't know it was as high as 23%. Okay, so this way. Yeah, some fun UTS for starters. Yeah, the scepter and the orb are both nice. Especially, I mean, I use them as pet food mostly, but hello, Red Weiner, if you are watching the stream, I guess. Somebody in there dealing with this Ghost King? Oh. Oh, come on. There we go. Ooh, very exciting. Yeah, I don't think he is. Let me send him the link to your stream. Okay. Okay, so found the Godlands again. Ah, let us all mourn Barloud. Well, okay. Thought I heard a treasure drop down here somewhere. There it is. And it is a T3 shield that I don't need. Okay, I'm not sure what that sound was. What is making that sound? Oh, is that Biff down there? I am Orange Star. I have 49 stars. Okay. And a T4 Ring of Paramount Attack, which I don't really want, but I will take anyway. Yes, in the Godlands, I do a lot of retreating. That's cool. I just started up playing again after years and years of inactivity. I have taken multiple long breaks, and yeah, I tend to lose a lot of, oh my goodness, a lot of my skills every time I take a large break. Okay, I don't think anybody's shooting at me anymore. Oh, hey, it's a potion of defense. Cool. Hmm. Ah. I am not sure what that is. Oh, is it the Crystal Prisoner? Oh. It's on you. Wow, cool. Well, that's awesome. So yeah, I've taken a couple. I mean, you can look at my fame history to get a exact description of how many breaks and how long I've taken. But I think I've taken a couple of like 2-year breaks and a number of multi-month breaks. So yeah. If your goal is to get good, that's probably not a great idea, but oh, and also one of the things that happens if you take a 2-year break, the game kind of changes. Like they add dungeons and something's shooting at me. Monsters appear that aren't there anymore. Deadwater Docks. I don't think I want to go in there. No. Ah. T8. I do not need a T8 armor. Oh, where are you? Ah, there you are. Okay. Something is shooting at me from a long way away. Yeah, shooting out different colored bombs. I'm not sure what that is. T4 ring of paramount dexterity. Woo. Another ring I don't really want. I mean, it's nice to have a T4 ring, but okay. Where are you? Yeah, not you, whatever you are. Okay. T7 sword. Nope. Not what I'm looking for. There you are. T7, T6 dagger. No, thank you. Yeah, this is my usual pattern where I try to edge into where the gods are and draw one of them off at a time. So this is a failure because I drew more than one. I have a harder time with shot patterns if there's more than one. There is whatever it is that's shooting multicolored bombs at me. I bet it's something I don't want. I'm gonna just take a shower, then I'll be back. Okay. I might be going into another... Oh, my goodness. I was hoping to go into another sprite world, and then a whole bunch of gods joined the party. Just don't die now. Well, that's the goal. Uh-huh. All right. So, whoops, get in there. Oh my goodness. My microphone was in the way of my mouse movement. So I'm going to rest here for a moment. All right. Which way? This way. No, I'm not going to trade you. Thank you, but no. Which way? Which way? This way? Not that way. Not that way either. Which way? Okay. If you are watching my stream, I have a policy where I do not do... Which way is it? Jeez. I don't do trades, and I don't accept donations. So I am very grateful that many people have offered me trades and offered to donate stuff to me. People are very generous, but I decided when I started streaming that I would not... Wow, this is such a nasty sprite world. That huge area there. Whoa! That was bad. Oh dear, that was close. Yes. Oh, and thank you for changing your name color, Joy Division. Wow. All right. Yes, I got into Limon's shot pattern, and there was just way too much of those conveyors right there. So back to Godlands eventually. Thank you everybody who is watching the stream. Thank you lurkers and chatters. I absolutely appreciate everybody who is in my stream. You help out my stream. Whoops, did not want to do that. I probably should turn that off since I almost never use it. I can just turn it on if I really do want to use it. And yes, thank you everybody who offers me trades and donations. I am grateful for the offer, but no, I don't do trades, and I don't accept donations. I used to do trades, sort of before my most recent long time off. I did do trades. But when I started streaming, I decided that I would play with the stuff that the game gave me, either through Play or through the login calendar or the Tinkerer, those sorts of things. Or the Mystery Box Shop will occasionally give me stuff as well, either free or for fame. And I try to stick with that. I mean, it's not like a law or anything. I haven't made an oath or a vow or something, but it's just the way I want to play. And I usually don't do any, give any money. I used to do that, and that's why I have a whole bunch of chests open in my vault. There was a period of time where I was playing a lot of Realm, so much so that I kind of felt guilty that I wasn't giving them any money, and so I gave them some money to open a bunch of chest vaults. And I did buy some keys, dungeon keys, and I actually did that fairly recently, relatively recently. I did that because I wanted to. I do YouTube videos as well. Hi, can you get coins for free in? Hi, can you get coins for free in? No. I am not parsing that. I'm sorry, Fearless Meme. I'm not parsing that sentence properly, I guess. I don't know what you mean. Well, I don't think it's possible for me to get into that snake pit, so I guess not going in there. As far as I know, getting gold for free is not a thing you can normally do, if that was what your question was. Now I have to figure out which way is the proper way to go to Godlands. I think it's this way. It looks like it is. Hello again, Red Winer. Once again, if you're watching the stream, hello. If you're not, still hello, but you won't hear me, I guess. Need help in dungeons. I can certainly use help. I am definitely not going to reject dungeon help. All right, there it is. All right. All right. So, yes. Woo! That's a lot of shots. Oh, and it's another headless horseman. And those constructs. I'm not a big fan of the constructs. Just even as a concept. Spider Den, no thanks. Ah. Oh, and I ran right into those, didn't I? Negative fearless meme. So yes, this I'm relatively comfortable with, like running into one god at a time. It's wading into the godlands and coming up against piles of gods that I am not at all comfortable with. All right. I mean, sometimes gods that you encounter will have similar shot patterns to each other, and then it's kind of okay, but I don't think I'm going to go into the snake pit. Or the undead lair. Though I have soloed undead lairs. All right. Going into the sprite world. Can you get realm coins for free or no? No. No, you can't, as far as I know. It seems like I am solo in this sprite lair, which is fine. I have soloed sprite worlds. Sorry, sprite lair. Sprite worlds before. And I think it's actually not literally true that you can't. I think, well, you can create an account and you will get sort of a small initial number of gold coins. But it's like 40, so it's not especially useful. But yes, when I'm soloing a dungeon, I tend to be really a lot more careful, a lot more thorough. Are there other games you find yourself playing either on and off stream? Yes. The last couple of weeks or so, it's been almost entirely Realm. Just because I find it sort of comforting, I guess. The graphics remind me of back a long time ago when I used to play games on my Commodore 64 back in the sort of 1980s, early 90s. But I play a lot of different kinds of games. I have a YouTube channel. The channel name is up there, sort of above my head, and you can see, if you go there, you can see the would you guys please? Oh, well, I almost died again. So if you go to my YouTube channel, you can sort of review the kind of games that I've played. But I like to play all sorts of games. And yes, Mr. Fountain, thank you for the hit points. Maybe I need to pay more attention to my dungeoning than my chat, but that's fine. I'm not in any actual hurry to max my decks. If I do it today, that's great. If I don't do it, you know, till next week, that's fine as well. So yeah, I consider myself, even though for the last couple 3 weeks I've been doing almost exclusively Realm, I consider myself to be a variety streamer, and yeah, I like all sorts of games. I like first-person shooters. I like platform games, retro games, and new games, and everything in between. I like tabletop role-playing games. Gotcha. Thanks for the input. Sorry for distracting. No, that's fine. It's not like I'm forced to pay attention to chat. I just think it's sort of a courtesy to answer people when they ask me questions. And as I said, I am in no hurry, and also it is the case that some people get really bent out of shape when they, I might go into that snake pit, when they have a character die. I'm fine with it. It's part of the game. I understand it. And so if I have a character die, that's okay. So I was talking about trading and how I don't. But it is true that sometimes when I want to give a gift to a new member of my guild, I can't actually just give it to them. I can't like drop it on the floor and give it to them. I have to do a trade. And in that case, I will trade, but I try not to accept anything back on the trade, and I don't need a T2 spell. And if I screw up and they do give me something back, I probably would just drop it in the Nexus. I think I did a trade where somebody gave me one of the healing Ichors, and I just went, well, I didn't want anything back, and so I dropped it in the Nexus. But once again, it's not a law. I'm sure there will be someday when I will say, okay, you know, I will accept this donation because of some particular reason, you know, because I don't know what it would be. Deca says, hey, we love how you're promoting the game, and we want to give you this one-of-a-kind special item, you know, something like that. This Dirk of Kevin, or something, I don't know. That's probably not going to happen. I would say almost certainly not. But I wouldn't consider it, you know, breaking the faith or anything like that. It would just be, okay, in this very special situation, I will accept this donation or do this trade or whatever. And I do accept help doing dungeons. So that's different than how I used to play the game, was basically as if it were a single-player game. I used to almost always solo dungeons. Well, nobody wanted to play with me, pretty much. And, hey, there she is. And I would always go to the realm with the fewest people that I could find. I would spend most of my time with nobody on my mini-map. So yeah, very much like it was a single-player game. But, I mean, obviously not exactly like that. Oh, come on, you were supposed to die. There, like that. Keep hoping for some of those ST items. I am not seeing them, though. So yes, I got really good at soloing dungeons and had very little experience at rushing dungeons. So if it looks like I'm worse at rushing dungeons than soloing them, that is the case. I really am. Because I have less experience doing that. After years of playing the game all by myself. Yeah, I created my own guild because I figured no one would ever want me in their guild. And while I did make up a whole bunch of rules for my guild, I mean, not a whole bunch, but some, that looked very much like lag. I did make up rules for my guild. It was more of a thought experiment because I didn't think any other person would ever want to be in my guild. It turns out it is not actually true, that there are now some people who want to be in my guild, and I'm constantly surprised by that. But some people like watching me stream. Some people like the way I play. And I appreciate that. I'm thankful for it. Someday, probably in the very far future, I have this faint hope. I'm inclined to agree. Such a cozy stream. Well, thank you. Someday I would hope maybe to have a chance to become a partnered Twitch streamer. I don't think that's likely, but I also don't think it's actually impossible because a number of people have said that they enjoy my stream. So I kind of hope that that can be a possibility for me someday. And obviously that's the first step to making a living basically as a streamer. Hey, it's a treasure room. Okay, where'd you go? There you are. Oh, dazed. Oh, I wasn't really paying attention. Apparently that realm was close to closing. Yay! Unfortunately, all it did was drop one of those. So yes, if I ever get my average viewer count up to 75, that seems like a very large number to me, but I don't think it's actually impossible, just unlikely. And there are people who buy lottery tickets and think about how awesome it would be to win, you know, the Powerball or whatever. I think me becoming a partnered streamer is not vastly more likely, but more likely than anybody buying a lottery ticket, any particular person buying a lottery ticket, and winning the Powerball. And there's another one of those. Oh, I have filled up my... Oh, shut up. Stupid little snakes. Oh, I'm going to wait here for a moment because I want to see what's in my backpack. 2 marks of limon, 2 tier 4 rings, 3 snake oils, and a potion of speed. So here's one of those weird things. Oh, but I guess it really wasn't there. I thought there was a tunnel, but it just looks kind of like a tunnel there. It was 1 pixel wide. Here's one that's only 3 squares wide. My minions have failed me. Well, they always do, Oryx. Everybody in that realm is now going to get to go to the castle. Being a squishy little necromancer without maxed def, I would not do well. All right, what are we looking at? Shut up, you stupid. Ugh. Here. So up here, I think is my only option left. And there might be enough room for a treasure room up here. Well, there might have been enough room, but there isn't a treasure room. So, back to the boss room and then out. Once again, thank you everybody for hanging out and stream. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. All right, I'm going to go back. Anybody wants either of those tier 4 rings or any of the snake oils that I have in my backpack? I'm just looking for a spot that I can drop that other snake oil. Sorry, not that other potion of speed. I don't know why I said snake oil, because I was thinking about snake oil. There it is. Another spot. But now I have 2 marks of limon. Is there something I want less than I want a ring of superior health? Or I suppose I could have that. Well, yeah. All right, so yes. 2 T4 rings, 1 T3 ring, and a few snake oils. And I could have used those T4 rings as pet food, I guess. I've used lesser things than that, but hey, maybe somebody has a real use for them. Okay, I'm going back into Orc, I guess. Not sure it's the same Orc, but the same name. Well, I'm off to run some errands in the outside world. Time to put my hazmat suit on. Yes. Stay safe, stay healthy. In fact, everybody, stay safe, stay healthy. I've read a bit about this COVID-19, and even if you are young and healthy, it is no joke. It can be very nasty. It is not, as some people have said, just like having the flu. And even the flu, I mean, the flu kills people. It kills thousands of people every year. But this is worse than that. And the percentage of people who get it and die. And even if you survive it, it can have some very nasty long-term effects. Yeah, this is obviously a new realm. It's got 45 remaining Heroes of Oryx, so look forward to tuning in again. Happy trails, streamer. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for being here. And thank you for the follow, Joy Division. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to buff this Ent. I'm mostly hoping, it doesn't happen very often, but I'm hoping for a Magic Woods drop, which of course I did not get. Okay. Going upriver. There we are. There's a... Okay, so I entered very near the bend in that road. You dropped T3 helm. Don't need that. And you dropped a T3 prism. Nope. Don't need that either. I am not going into that spider den. Okay, I will pick up that ring of superior vitality. Another spider den I'm not going into, because there's nothing in there that I want right now. Oh, another snake pit. except it might not be there when I... Gosh. T3, Toxin, no thanks. Oh. Alright. Ah! Yeah, I knew it. Oh, what's that purple bag? T3, Skull. Nope. Well, not a totally devastating loss because I really don't need potions of speed right this moment. I would just put it in my vault for later. T7 bow. No, I don't think so. Well, actually, no, I don't. I do not need a T7 bow. Good evening, Hero Ka987. I am a 1/8 character. This is a 1/8 character. In fact, I have 4 1/8 characters right now, maxed on speed. So I'm kind of dawdling, but I am looking mostly for sprite worlds right now to max my dex. Not in a huge hurry, but a rubber ducky has entered the realm. Okay. All right. Yeah, T6 robe I do not need. Wow. Okay. I think this is the right direction to go. Oh, that's right, I was quieted. Okay, T7 and T3, no and no. I would suggest teleporting to the Godlands. The loot is far better, and there are many gods dropping potions, as well as dungeons, such as the Sprite World. Yes, that is true, but I play the game in a very weird way. I am a weirdo, so that's not the only thing that I'm weird about. But one of the things that is weird about how I play is I try to keep boots on the ground, so I don't do teleports. In addition to trying to max my speed, I am trying to get fame, because as you can see, I have a fame quest, is that what it's called, of 800, and I think I might have today finally surpassed 800 fame on death. So it's not a complete waste of time for me to be running around here killing lesser gods and their minions. I've even been doing some snake pits because I die so often that I can always... Yeah, boots in the ground does. It's a very nice bonus, and I have said that if I ever reach 2,000 base fame with a character, I'm going to stop caring about bonuses. So, like, I also try to keep Thirsty, and I try to keep Friend of the Cubes. Anyway, so hello, Maddie, and it's going pretty well today. How is it going with you? I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention to your hello there right away. But I hope things are going well with you, Maddie. I don't know if I actually said thank you for both of your donations of bits last time, but thank you very much for the bits. I do appreciate them. Blind. All of these status effects are one reason that I hate Urgles. The other reason is that these lines cause lag. So yeah, I try to keep Thirsty in front of the cubes and Boots on the ground. Trying to remember what other... I try to keep a bunch of the bonuses, the fame bonuses. It's okay, I understand, and yeah, it's going well. Oh, good. I'm glad it's going well for you, Maddie. And thank you very much for those bits. All right, what'd you drop? A T3 spell, which I do not need. And a T3 spell, which I do not need. All right. I think this way. Yeah, that looks better. All right. Oh, that's just a glitch. I haven't read up on the glitch, so I don't really know how to, like, activate it or fight it or anything about it. Well, thank you for some more bits. Us main mods, yes. Anytime, Kevin. Glad to help another mod out for Jazzy Stream, and thank you for the sub. Means a lot. You are welcome. I think you've already thanked me for that, but you're definitely welcome. Oh, there is a Penteract eyeball. Stupid thing. Okay, so maybe there is a... Hey, there is a Cyclops god in here. In addition with some other stuff. Okay. And what's in here? Nothing I care about. Thank you again for the bits. And it is not the least you could do. I mean, you don't have to give me bits. I am very grateful for them. But, yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I don't care about you guys that much. I do like to kill those. All right, back to looking for Godlands. Oh, well, great. You're in my way. Oop. There's some hair getting into my eye there. You're a lesser god. You're not what I'm looking for. You're not even a god. Hey, there's a god. Next Friday, I'm going to subscribe to your channel, Kevin. Well, thank you very much, Maddie. Thank you. I appreciate that support. That's very nice of you. You're welcome. I'm glad to support your stream. Okay, what is this? Ah, another ghost god. Alright, and there should be a Medusa up here, I think. Yes. Once again, this is kind of the way I prefer to deal with the Godlands. If I'm all alone, so that there aren't people dragging huge crowds of gods at me, I just sort of edge in and then do a lot of retreating just to pull one god at a time to drag them along and avoid their shots. And you don't get as many experience points as quickly, obviously. You don't get as many drops. You're not a god. What are you doing in here? When did you start playing this game? It's fairly old. I love it, though. I started almost 8 years ago, though I have not played it continuously since then. I've taken several breaks. So altogether, I've probably, over those 8 years, I've probably played about 4 years. You can look at my fame history on Realmi to get a better, like more accurate picture of it. You too? Hey, cool. Yeah. So I've seen a lot of changes in this game. Ryan RG died at level 1, killed by a Medusa. You know that that's a strategy. You just teleport to the Godlands with your level 1 character and try to avoid dying, and then you get a lot of fame a lot of experience really fast. And so you level really, really fast. Thank you again, Maddie, for the bits. But it's such a hit and miss strategy because it's so dangerous in the Godlands for a level 1 character. Even if they have good equipment, you're starting out, your speed is terrible, you know. You're really not helping anybody, kind of leeching off other people, but you know, as long as they don't mind, I don't think I mind. The last time I stopped playing and haven't really played since is when Deca took over. What do you think about what they've done? Well, I think the idea of getting off of Flash is a good idea. The Cyclops God says that I will be his food. Does he now? So yes, a Unity port is a good thing. Oh, do I feel like going into an undead lair right now? I don't think so. And so I'm hoping that it turns out to be a good port. I do have one reservation about that, though. As far as I've seen, they don't plan on doing a Linux port of it, and I run Linux on my computer, so no Linux port means I will probably not be able to play. And so when Flash does completely go away, I will be left without a way to play Realm of the Mad God. So I'm hoping that they will do a Linux port of the Unity client. Oh, there's a Leviathan over here. I do not like the shot pattern from the Leviathan. Oh, and oh my goodness. I suddenly got caught in that water there. So, yes, the idea of getting off of Flash, they should have done that, years ago. It was obvious years ago that Flash was a bad thing. I am going to... Yes. Oh, actually, I want it in that order. And yeah, I'm just hoping that they decide that the small percentage of people who play their game on Linux are worth doing a port for. I don't know that they will, though. So the end of this year might be the end for me of playing, or at least until I get a Windows machine, which I don't know if I'm going to do, because I really do prefer to run on Linux. But other than that, they seem to care about the game. They seem to want to make improvements to the game. So what does Linux do? I don't know anything about it. It's an operating system. Just like Microsoft Windows is an operating system, it's a way to, run software on your computer. It is much closer to Unix, which is another operating system, and it allows you to dig more into the guts of your software, I guess. Yeah, that's the only thing I know. Why do you like it more? As I was saying, it allows you to dig into the guts more of your software. It doesn't try to keep you protected from doing things, basically. And I've been using Unix systems since the 1980s, both professionally and personally, and it's just what I prefer. Also, at least when I started as a software engineer, the quality and security of Microsoft software was very bad. And I just developed a prejudice. I imagine that now it's better, that they've finally figured out how to do code quality properly, and it's a leftover prejudice that might not be true anymore, but after I don't know how long it was using occasionally Microsoft products and being appalled at their security flaws, I just have a unnatural distrust of Microsoft. I'm still prejudiced against Facebook. Well, that's not unreasonable prejudice. They talk about bad security. Oh my goodness, they are terrible with their security. They share your private information to people they really, really, really shouldn't. Hello, Heroka. And they don't care. I mean, if an advertiser is willing to give them money, they don't care what they're advertising, or at least they didn't used to. So people can propagandize all they want on Facebook. And would you like some potions? No, I'll just say that. Thank you very much if you are watching the stream, and I think you might be, but I do not accept donations. I certainly appreciate the offer. Yeah, I understand free donations. And there are people who have offered, because I don't accept donations, well, I'll trade with you then. And I don't do trades either. So, but I decided that I would not accept donations or do trades once I thought I would do streaming. Just because it's the way I enjoy the game the most. I prefer, well, okay, this is really annoying. I'm armor broken now. Stop breaking my armor. Me. And yes, I know it was me running over those lines that was breaking the armor, not the lines themselves doing it on their own, because they're just fixed in place. There's no way they can make me run over them. Oh, I was mostly annoyed at myself there. Sure thing. Just wanted to offer. Well, yes, thank you very much. Yeah, but I don't accept in-game donations. If you want to throw a few bits my way, if you want to do a bitty cheer, I do accept bits and subs on the channel. But no, I don't accept in-game donations. People have been very generous, offering me all sorts of, equipment and potions. They look at my stuff and they go, wow, you don't have very good stuff. And I have much better stuff that I'm not even using. And I go, yeah, that's true. I don't have really good stuff. It's okay, but it's not great. And I understand that this urge to help somebody out. And thank you for, saying that I have a great stream, by the way, as well. But this is I want to do it on my own, I guess, is the general idea. And for so long, I played this game like it was a single player game. It's in my nature now. All right, so that's the Medusa dead. Yeah, there are people who, they don't play anymore even, and they have these vaults with all sorts of tops in them that they're never going to use. So I can understand why they definitely are like, well, let's put this to good use by giving it to Kevin. Very, very nice of them. Very generous. I think I'm going to go into this snake pit. Playing no trades make this game way harder to get stuff. Yes, it does, as a matter of fact. Yeah, if I did trades, I have what, like 10 potions of speed sitting in my vault that I could trade away for something very nice, I'm sure. But I made the decision, and as far as I know, I'm going to keep with that decision. As I said a little earlier, it's not like I made an oath or a vow or anything on my soul or my mother's life or whatever. So hopefully if I ever do a trade, and actually that's not entirely true, I will trade away stuff as long as I don't get anything back. So if somebody's looking to give me a benefit, that's and I really only do that when there is something that I want to give to a new guildmate or a guildmate, I guess, as a reward, that I can't just drop on the ground and give to them. So yeah, I try to not do trades. And if somebody ever sees me do a trade, I hope they don't feel betrayed, because I don't want to do trades, and very likely never will do, except in the case where I'm trying to give somebody something and I can't do it by just giving it to them. I have to trade. And I don't need that T2 ring. I don't want anything back on those trades. And as I was saying earlier, in addition, let's see now, I remember the old days before duping when trading system actually worked. I used to sit in the trade server all day trying to maximize profits. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that sort of ruining of the economy. And I think that might be part of the reason, with duping. And I think that might be part of the reason that I don't want to do trades. Just because I want I want it to be sort of more fair. This game got so messed up. Yeah. Hey! Treasure room! Yay! Wow, he's following me faster than usual. I got dazed. Alright. And another potion of speed. Goes into the backpack. Come on. Yes. And I don't mind people who accept donations or do trades. I mean, play the game the way you enjoy playing the game is what I say. Whatever gives you the most enjoyment. As long as it isn't something that's ruining the enjoyment for others. I mean, if what gives you enjoyment is hacking accounts or crashing servers, please don't do that. But if playing in a particular way, I mean, if buying stuff is what you enjoy, go right ahead. I don't care. Or, yeah, trading your way to fame and fortune. I don't feel that the way I play is better than the way other people play. I just like it. I just play to enjoy the game. Whoa. I stood in one place for a little too long. Took a lot of shots. Yeah, I keep hoping. Oh, hey, another treasure room. Cool. Keep hoping that I'm going to get some of that ST gear. Okay, where'd you go, dude? There you are. And what did I get? Another potion of speed and a T7 wand, which I'm pretty sure I don't need. Is there a particular item you never got that you really want? No, I don't think so. I've never really had a special item that I really, really wanted. For the longest time, I wanted to get any white bag drop, and I never got a white bag drop until I think it was last month. I finally got, and it was out of a Snake Pit treasure room actually. I got a Wand of the Bulwark. That was my first, and in 8 years of play, only white bag. Because I just was, for the longest time, I wasn't good enough, and I didn't have the equipment to be going into places where white bags drop. That must have been a great moment. Yes, I was so happy. I screenshotted it and posted it to my Discord. I have a Realm of the Mad God channel on my Discord, and I posted it there. No meme. I've gotten 3 bulwarks. Unluckiest lucky player. Yeah, the Wand of the Bulwark is a very interesting item. And it's difficult to use properly, and in some cases you just can't. I mean, it's just not useful. But yeah, if you're in a situation where a lot of stuff is chasing you, it's very useful. Like in the Godlands there. If I'm retreating, I could use it to like create a minefield for those gods that are chasing me to run through. I have not used it. Okay. I had like 1 sorcerer and I don't like priest much. I am 4 speed away from my first 1/8. Cool. Yeah, I mean, for the first, I don't know, 4 years or so that I played this game, unless I got like a special item, I would not max any of the stats. I just was not good enough. It is a great item, not particularly useful one, but one of the oldest white bag drops. Yeah, Archer is my favorite character. I enjoy Archer and Huntress. The bow characters. For those of you not aware, I did a YouTube video about soloing a snake pit which is my most popular YouTube video. It's got something like 3,000 views. Oh my goodness. It was not letting me move into the space where I had destroyed that wall, which is a lag indicator. Anyway, so most of my YouTube videos have like a couple hundred views or a couple dozen views, and this one got 3,000 views. So it's probably what I'm most known for, is that snake pit video. And so going into I've gone into a lot of snake pits. Going into a snake pit is like coming home. Kevin, I am going to check out your channel after the stream. Well, thank you. I put all of my, well, almost all of my streams up on YouTube, so you can see my past streams. And not recently, but I have also put up videos that are separate from my streams as well. So you can see some of the other kinds of games that I play that I don't play on stream. I've been farming Ents for so long and still never gotten a... Okay, I can't remember what QOT means. Quiver of Thunder? Anyway. Quiver of Thunder, yes. So, yeah, I mean, there are a couple of items that I kind of would like to get someday. Dopest item. A couple of things that I would kind of, and that just reminded me, talking about Archer and Huntress and the Quiver of Thunder. I would like to have a Doom Bow someday. That seems like a really cool item. I know it's a slow item, but my goodness, the damage it does. So I'm not really like sad that I have never gotten a Doom Bow, because I don't expect I ever will. But if I did, I think that would be cool. I think I have finished this snake pit. And as a matter of fact, this has been about 2 hours, which is my normal stream length. Thank you. Oh, the Bow of Doom. I was chasing it for years until you got your first. Was it worth it? Was it a pleasure to use? I remember back when I started all the bots selling Doom Bows on their website, and to me it was this mystical item, and now I have like 4 in my vault. Wow, okay. All right, well, thank you very much everybody for being here. I would like to do a Twitch raid. For those of you not familiar with the term, a Twitch raid is when I send you to another streamer. And in fact, it looks like Amazulu Gaming, who was in my stream just a moment ago, well, a while ago, is streaming right now. So I would very much like everybody to go over there and give her your support. So this will happen in a few seconds here, or you are welcome. Amazulu Gaming. All right. Thank you very much, everybody who is here. Thank you for the lurkers and the chatters and everybody who has helped me out. Bye.